Hey, good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today is Monday, August 25th. What's going on today? Let's look at forexfactor.com calendar. And you can see that at 10 a.m., we have a U.S. number. It's called new home sales. So that will be an interesting number to see how the housing market is doing. At 3:15, we have FOMC member Logan speaking, and that's virtually it during the regular market hours. We'll also have at 7:15 p.m. FOMC member Williams speaking, but that's outside regular hours, so we'll have minimal impact on the market. So, relatively light news days. Moving on, looking at the daily chart, you can see that Friday we had that huge move to the upside, which was predicated on Federal Chair Powell saying that the maybe things are shifting and there may be a argument for lowering interest rates. That being said, first of all, we've got to think about why does the Fed lower interest rates and why does it raise interest rates? Primarily, it raises interest rates to offset inflation, which is a bad thing. And even if the Fed raises rates, it doesn't mean it's going to stop inflation. So anytime the Fed raises rates is not a good thing. That being said, we have to look at why does the Fed lower rates? It lowers rates because labor market is hurting and or the housing market, but mostly labor. If labor starts to hurt, we lower interest rates to stimulate the economy. So if the economy needs stimulating by lowering interest rates, it means there's something bad going on with the economy. So it is what it is. We're gapping down today, which is not surprising because the vast majority of the time when there's a big Fed announcement and or a press release, whatever, you always have a reaction. It's usually wrong. The next day or two, it'll completely reverse the whatever the movement was. That being said, let's move on. So we're opening down here. Where could we go? Certainly could retest the lows, but that'd be a huge reaction. Probably the 20-day moving average, 64.11, is more reasonable. We also have some low volume nodes, 64.41. On the top side, we have the all-time highs, so 65.06 and above. So it's kind of well, what's really going to happen here? Is the news that the Fed may start lowering rates, make the market go up, even though the reason why they're lowering interest rates is because there's something bad going on with the economy? Yeah, it's a dual-edged sword, hard to figure out what it means. Volume on Friday was above average, but not significant. Moving on, looking at the inventory. Inventory was positive on a positive day, so that is normal. Nothing to write home about there. So moving on. Looking at the overnight action, you can see that we pretty much from the get-go have been down since the open on Sunday. That being said, we've got a range of about 31 points, it's slightly above average. Average is 22 to 25. 31 is not extreme, but it is above average. Again, where do we have support and resistance? So let's look at support underneath 64.68, 64.47, some confluence around 64.31, 64.10-ish, 6400 of course is sort of the line in the sand. We get below 6400, it gets ugly. On the top side, above 6500, we just don't have anything, right? Absolutely nothing. So these are some Fibonacci extensions, 65.13, 65.37. So there are your support and resistance numbers. Stock Traders Almanac today, 61.9, 61.9% chance the market will be up. So positive bias from the historics, from the Stock Traders Almanac. It is what it is. Monday is always a tough day. Be careful. I hope you have a great day. Happy trading, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching the morning brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels and trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com.